Vadim Zeland is a contemporary writer, best known as the author of the best-selling reality Transurfing series. With a background in quantum physics research and information technology, Zeland doesn't call himself the creator of this knowledge, but merely a retranslator of ancient esoteric teachings, which he claims to pass on without distortion. Transurfing is presented not as a speculative theory, but as a practical technique for managing reality. This knowledge, he says, came from the space of variations, an information field that is the source of all premonitions, insights, and discoveries. Each of us is connected to this inexhaustible database to some extent, but not everyone pays attention to the quiet whispers of the subconscious, and not everyone dares to take intuitive knowledge and feelings seriously. You are capable of creating any world for yourself. You shape your reality with your thoughts. Thoughts do not reside in your head, but in a non-material space where everything that was, is, and will be is stored. Think of thoughts as channels on a television, and a person as a sophisticated biological receiver, capable of tuning into any sector of this space where these thoughts or life scripts exist. Like a television, a person doesn't generate the programs, but receives them. All living beings in our world are connected to some program. Plants have their own rigidly fixed programs. For creatures that crawl, swim, run, or fly, the programs are more flexible but still hardwired as instincts. Only humans are capable of freely and consciously switching from one channel to another, yet they rarely use this ability to its full potential, becoming too engrossed in the show playing out in their current reality. However, a person can pick up their remote and change the channel. Reality won't change instantly. The old program will continue to run for a while due to inertia. But if you persistently and repeatedly select the new channel, features of the new program will gradually begin to appear in the old one. Eventually, the new reality will completely replace the former. This is how thoughts materialize. The one crucial rule to understand is this: for a thought form to become reality, you must systematically and consistently focus your attention on it. It's as if you are illuminating a specific sector in the space of variations and perceiving the information stored there, making it seem as though the thoughts originated in your own head. If this focus is maintained long enough, the corresponding thought form will manifest in your physical reality. The world around you is a mirror, reflecting the image held in your thoughts. It's quite simple. Your task is to form the image you wish to see in that mirror. If you want to see a happy face, you must first smile. If you want your reflection to step toward you, you must first take a step forward. The difficulty lies in the fact that people easily become captivated by the illusion in the mirror. Mesmerized, they stare at their external reality, and much like in a dream, they forget that they are the ones creating the image. They forget that they need to consciously hold and maintain the image they desire. What is the solution? First, you must maintain awareness so that the mirror doesn't hypnotize you as it does in a dream. Second, look inward at yourself, not at the mirror. Only by following these two conditions will your surrounding reality, the layer of your world, begin to slowly but surely yield to your influence. The key is to constantly and unwaveringly hold the desired image in your thoughts, regardless of what is happening in your external reality. In the end, the reflection will align with the image. You truly are capable of creating any world for yourself. When your attention is fixed on a mental image, whether consciously and persistently, or unconsciously and obsessively, your surrounding reality begins to transform. Strange things begin to happen. Whatever you focus on starts to fill your reality, while other things that no longer occupy your thoughts seem to vanish without a trace. It is not the collective reality that is changing, but your personal layer of the world. The person standing next to you might be living in a completely different reality. With your thoughts, you construct a unique, individual version of your world. Whatever is present in your thoughts finds its way into your world, and whatever is absent from your thoughts does not. For example, a woman who despises drunkards will constantly encounter them. Whatever irritates you occupies your mind. Consequently, if this woman becomes consumed by her hatred for drunkards, they will completely flood her reality. Her world will be invaded by an army of staggering, loitering, and harassing alcoholics. All her future partners might be alcoholics, and perhaps even her children will follow the same path. Similarly, a man who, deep down, feels inadequate and tries to convince himself that all women are materialistic or foolish will consistently attract such women into his life. Women of a higher league will exist far outside his layer of reality because he has already made his choice and broadcast it to the world. This is the nature of mirror reality in its infinite manifestations. The primary mistake people make is acting as passive viewers, staring spellbound into the mirror of reality, unable to look away. Like watching television, they consume the programs fed to them from the outside. How do you configure your layer of the world? It's simple. Take a piece of paper and write down your thought forms, a concise portrait of the world around you and your place in it, captured in a few powerful phrases, exactly as you would like it to be. For example, I take care of my world, and my world takes care of me. My world always arranges everything perfectly, so I have nothing to worry about. Everything in my life is unfolding as it should. My world is transforming into a beautiful, cozy haven. I succeed in everything I do. I look and feel great, and I am getting better every day. I am a very charming person, radiating an inner light that people are drawn to. I have excellent health, powerful energy, and a sharp mind. I handle any challenge with ease, and the universe supports me. I am guided, and therefore, I do everything brilliantly and ingeniously. Feel free to adapt this, make it more specific, and add whatever you aspire to achieve. By doing this, you create a configuration file for the operating system of your world. Writing this configuration down is useful because it organizes and clarifies your thoughts. You've likely never sat down to consciously define the reality you wish to experience. Now is the time to formulate that vision. Every time you look at the world, into the mirror, view it through the lens of your chosen configuration. In other words, look inward first, and only then at the mirror. No matter what is happening externally, you must fix the beam of your attention on what you like and what satisfies you, while deliberately turning it away from things that irritate or hinder you. Let those distractions exist for now. They are of no concern to you. Simply turn away from them. Soon, all that garbage will be swept away from your world. Things will start to unfold smoothly, just as you desire. You will still encounter negative aspects of reality from time to time, but you should calmly and methodically filter them through your configuration. Persistently remind yourself that your world knows how to take care of you and that everything is proceeding as it should. This principle of coordinating your intention works flawlessly when you adhere to it. Second, declare your thought forms at every opportunity, especially when you find evidence that supports them. Set aside specific time for this practice, and also carry these thought forms with you in the background of your mind, repeating them often like a mantra. By doing this, you will first learn to control your thoughts, which is equivalent to controlling your reality. And second, you will transform your surroundings to match your desires. You should understand this literally. You are inserting the film you want to see into your life's projector and playing it systematically. Your thoughts may wander at times, and negative films might start playing. Don't fight it. Just calmly and methodically return your focus to your desired picture again and again. Ultimately, the film that plays most often in your internal projector is the movie you will watch in your reality. It doesn't matter whether you say the thought forms aloud or to yourself. Words are secondary. The thoughts behind them are what matter, especially those that are broadcast consistently and systematically. If you spend your days like a living broadcast tower, transmitting one or more intentionally chosen programs, the layer of your world will gradually align with that configuration. I must emphasize that these thought forms need to be broadcast systematically. This is concrete work, not idle daydreaming. The only challenge is that the results don't appear overnight. You need patience and persistence to continue sending your desired configuration to the universe, even if you are doing it blindly at first, and even if your current reality seems to be the opposite of what you want. It's also important to know that thoughts that are mechanical, unconscious, or mindless have little power. The true force of intention is activated only by thoughts that come from the heart. Those spoken with feeling, in a state of unity between soul and mind. Thought forms gain additional power when you not only think them, but also declare them in writing. This act activates and unifies the soul and mind. This is why writers often find that the plots, events, and characters from their books manifest in their own lives. The configuration file will bring order to your thoughts. Then, with a focused beam of attention, you will filter your reality, acknowledging only what is useful, while simultaneously broadcasting into your world everything that is currently missing, but that you wish to see. You become both a spotlight and a film projector. These are the first steps in your miraculous transformation from a receiver into a transmitter. You will see that as you transform yourself, qualitative changes will inevitably follow in your reality.